I want you to think of someone that you feel needs to change. Maybe you believe your partner needs to be more spiritual. Maybe there's a coworker that you feel their behavior or their attitude needs to change. Anyone in your life that is triggering you or activating you in some way that you believe needs to change. And when you've identified that person, I want you to write down every single way that you believe that person needs to change. Every single way that you can think of. They need to be more compassionate. They need to be more spiritual. Why don't they have this practice? Can't they be more like me? Anything that you believe that they need to change about them to make you more comfortable, or maybe even to make them a better person or to enhance their life. Like, write down everything. Maybe you want to pause this video so your mind doesn't play tricks, but after you have written everything that you can think of down, I want you to pause and look at that list. And this is where I want you to invite in radical honesty. And you might even trigger or activate yourself when I say this next part, but you're going to look at that list and you're going to ask yourself, how can I change these things within me? What off this list also applies to me that I need to work on and that I need to transform? We so often project things onto the people around us. It's called shadow in common psychology, the shadow work, projection. It's so easily able to see things that other people need to do to improve their lives or to improve their behavior or to improve their way of being. But the real magic is when we flip that back on ourselves. And it's not to shame or blame ourselves or we're doing something wrong or bad or whatever. It's none of that. It's by being compassionate to understand that we can never see something in someone else that is not also within us. And the trigger and the activation comes because we have a blind spot and we can see it so easily in them, but we're not able to have compassion and to see that thing in ourselves too. I often get the rebuttal of this sometimes where, maybe you're helping someone who is an addict and you're like, well, I'm not an addict. That's not part of me. Okay, well, where are you addicted in life? Is it to social media? Is it to positive affirmation from others, validation, praise? It doesn't have to be in the literal sense. So put on the lens of curiosity and compassion and look at that list. See where you can invite in that change and transformation within yourself and watch the magic that is on the other side. On the other side of this is what I love to call golden shadow. It is the gifts and it is actually key elements of your personality that are magical and potent. And we only receive those things when we integrate these shadow or these hidden or these blind spots of ourselves. And in doing so, we stop judging, blaming, and shaming others and ourselves. And instead, we become this more whole, integrated, compassionate, loving, honest version of us. Hope this is helpful. If you have any questions, pop in the comments.